Microphone is a little bit more above and should not really be picking it up anymore. Hey folks, we are back with hotfix 6.1.3, bring a host of fix and tweaks to Total Warhammer 3 from Kislev supporters to Beastmen Lost Shards. Let's get into it. Finally, Beastmen Lost Shards being mentioned. Fixed an issue where Ice Court and the Great Orthodox would get stuck on 100 of 100 supporters of request battles without increased tier. Fixed Beastmen being able to settle without creating a Hearthstone, causing them to permanently lose their shards. Yeah, we experienced this bug. Fix an issue where flying spellcasters would constantly be spinning around in circles. Known issues still cooking. Manually banning settlement in a Bloodground as Beastmen faction results in a 3D UI not updating properly and showing the settlement as not part of Bloodground. When loading a save game from before version 6.1.3 as a Beastmen faction, the region occupation restrictions get updated on end turn, not on load. It is strange. I think it's actually it's my case triggering stuff here. I might have solved the problem. Might have solved the problem. Is there any issues with the microphone right now? Should be fine, right? Okay. Fix an issue so that the Beastmen can no longer occupy regions in the Bloodground without actually raising a Hearthstone. This used to be allowed in error and consume a shard without providing an enemy to get it back. That was bugged over a period of time and it became a feature, now it's got fixed. Fixed an issue where players could open a panel using hotkeys during the transmission from pre to post battle. Fixed an issue where Confederate leaders would not automatically get following the planned points if Confederate were wounded when playing as the Iron Claw Orcs. Fixed a crash occurred when losing a settlement while Ataman is traveling to it. They added additional negative diplomatic relations between Kate factions and their enemy rebel factions to stop them finding too much harmony in the early game. Fixed an issue where Skulltaker Tong was missing during the intro cinematic The Slayer Sword Quest battle. Fixed an issue where the Cockatrice did not have a recruitment cap when being recruited by Beastmen armies. Old save will likely see some mild confusion, as existing Cockatrice in those saves will technically be a Zinch version, which is not capped. Fix an issue where the Ice Court and the Great Orthodoxy would get stuck at 100 out of 100 supporters of the quest battles without increasing tier. Fix an issue where flying casters could spin around when casting spells and moving simultaneously, although spinning is a good trick. Fix an issue where the Empire Wagon units would bleed from their wooden metal parts when hit. Fix Fix an issue where blood would spurt out of the weapon causes deck gunner's unit cannon when hit. Fix an issue how blood VFX is played for Demigryph Knights. Battle maps. Fix an issue in Zubar Dwarfs where units could fall through the ground in certain areas of the map. Fix some overlapping assets that were visually glitching on the Erengrad Kislev battle map. Fix shallow water in playable area being too deep on the Troll Country Kislev battle map. Fix issue in Quenelle, Bretonia map where the camera could go inside the river on one side. Fix an issue where some buildings would incorrectly float on the Gainvale High Elves battle map. These issues where some terrain locked collisions and units were able to climb very steep surfaces on the battle map for Kemler's Chaos Tomb Blade quest. Fix an issue where water on the battle map wasn't displayed properly for Mother Stankia Jinxed Land quest. Fix various issues relating to building placement and stretch textures on assorted battle maps. Perform tree surgery by removing trees that were clipping through buildings and tidied various misplaced assets across various battle maps. Oh, look like some polish is happening. Fix an issue where textures weren't placed properly in some areas on the Black Pyramid Tomb King's battle map. Fix an issue so that the rebel rocks now obey gravity in the Pillar of Bone battle map. Fix an issue where units were passing and clipping through a group of rocks on the Aymara Swamp battle map. They have now been thrown in the river to prevent this. And this is definitely tiny stuff. Tiny stuff. Why was I expecting more? Strange. Today is the last day of April. May starts tomorrow. Another month went poof, and we are still in the back and forth 6 here. Let's end the Sigvald so we can move on. Let's end Sigvald so we can move on. We grinded so much Nurgle this campaign. But Epidemia is starting to lose forces. The plan is to destroy Epidemius and concede. Then we're gonna set a date and time, and whoever, anyone who shows at that point can add their names to the wheel to have a chance to win a special request. But to be realistic about this, the 6 potential fighting one faction at a time, it's crazy. If we could fight bottom at the same time, it might be doable. It will still take way too long time. We have to now finish off Talion of Pestilence, and if you've been watching, the last 10 hours, they're the smallest faction. We've been grinding them. They're instantly recruiting high quality units, no downside. These guys are large and Epidemius, and then there is these guys and these guys. Run some numbers. As by the time we are done with the small ones, the other ones will have half the world. They're just constantly instantly recruiting entire armies. It's like they never run out of units. It's not supposed to work like that.
Witness my beauty. Bring ruin.
You are a degenerate.
Servant of the Wind Lord. I'll drain the pus.
It seems like no matter how many we kill, they just come back with like nothing happened. So I had some kind of broken version of Raise Dead.
I will for your gifts. Moving now.
From war with Monogoths, Beasts, Man, Norska Ogre Kingdoms.
Queer works. Muy back.
This back and forth was definitely a learning experience regarding potential. This will be a sweet point between 3 and 4.
Kill them all. Invade.
We have barely enough movement here. Imagine we didn't have movement here. That would have been a really bad turn. Uh, 5 and 6 is upon agreement and also special campaigns. But for back and forth, 4 will be the highest allowed. If you set multiple factions or similar factions to 6, you see what happens. Especially without goals set from the start, which is a basically back and forth campaign. It just makes a crazy late game campaign. It's not supposed to be a thing for back and forth because there's so many campaigns that we play.
Delectable. Bring in that wish. Destroy them. Seeking punishment. As Slanesh wills. I am ready. Very well, fool.
6 is out of the question for most each part. I'll consider 5 on requests upon agreement while we keep back and forth 4. Already giving a faction 2 potential is a big deal.
The gods hear all! Unbridled destruction! Bring carnage! Stop or die! So be it! Knights of Slanesh! Taking position! If Khorne commands! For Khorne! The Geld Prince speaks.
Unless buffing Bloodletters.
Eviscerate them! Knights of Slanesh! Vengeance many glories! Conquest! Knights of Slanesh! Drink their pain! Taste the unbridled ecstasy! The gods demand it! We bring
Remus has that ability that actually can cause quite a bit of damage to certain units. Let's make sure we kill him faster.
Dark sorcery unleashed! Torment them! Harvest their souls! At it! My pleasure! The hammer! By the true hammer's power! My dark prince calls! Rapturous bloodshed! Charge for the prince! Dark Prince's minions! Kill them all! Charge them! Now!
One of these sparring chimps can actually take quite a bit of damage.
For the Chaos Gods! Born to suffer! Slanesh expects suffering! Drafjan!
Epidemius has a kind of ability that causes mega damage on them.
Rapture and torment! Fire on hammer! Fire sneezes bring joy as diseases! Slanesh expects suffering! Move fast! Terminate conqueror! Immortal caress! Now is our time! Largo's pestilent glory!
This sparring chimp is actually getting wrecked.
Tremble, mortals! Knights of Slanesh! Seeking punishment!
Lost count how many times we actually defeated Epidemius or how many armies we defeated. Oh, they just killed the unit of the knights with the chaos spawn.
Slanesh's perverse glory! Professor El Gramus! Chaos comes! Kill the Southerners!
We dropped a heal on them earlier.
Bastards! Chosen of Slanesh!
So it must be because of the friendly fire, right? The reflect.
Nobles pestilent glory!
One of the rank 9 chaos knights got killed. Hey, Matt. Worst thing about this campaign is because we rolled this after reroll on the issue, and Epidemius for some reason just keeps spamming units without any downside. Not supposed how this faction is supposed to work. Usual, somebody has to bug for you to get goes the other way around.
I'll drain the pus from you. Not touch!
We have
No!
to clear all their armies in the west and then push them east. There's a chance we can actually just clear them here in a short time. But they just keep spamming like crazy.
Destruction for all! The gods smile. This spoil!
Sure what these guys are supposed to be. We're also at war with this Slanesh faction now as well.
What?
Money is very good.
Spread ruin on earth. Servant of the Wind Lord. I'll drain the pus from you. For the Raven God.
Echold is in this army now as well.
For Xena.
Was a series of battles here last time.
Change incarnate.
And they keep retreating in the impossible directions while being cornered.
Forging into the unknown. You are a degenerate. Only Narcos. The gods direct me.
Then 2 armies here and 2 armies here, and we have to still go east. Pedimius has 10 settlements and he's rank 27. He's just been spamming like crazy.
Conjurer.
Something is broken with the recruitment.
My power only grows.
It would make sense if they were a much larger size.
I am Slaanesh' scion. The Dark Prince wishes.
I have 6 of these units on. We have monster strength and friction mutations. Stylish plus Harry's abilities or something else on these units. Hate how they're going constantly west.
Live alone. Owen Infecta. Yes, my ruinous powers. Bring ruin.
Bring ruin. A beautiful decision. Ravage them.
Time this is done, we're probably gonna fight over 30 armies of Pedimius total.
Slay every mortal. Immortal Perez.
Chaos Knights of Nurgle Lancers.
Sent by darkness.
Let's introduce them to those Plague Toads of Nurgle.
Move on them. bringing sickness.
We actually have a Chaos Dwarfs request queued, Matt, and it's a special one. It's happening in the next couple of campaigns. Especially now that the St. Isaac delayed his hiking request.
Guided by chaos. The crow requires. Harvest their souls. So be it. Yes. Bring carnage. Ready to defile. Spreading ruination. The crow brings death.
97 charge. And the Chaos Knights feel very lacking. They just have a lot of toughness, and other than that, don't feel anything special.
I do as you bid.
Tidings of pestilence. Dark magic is mine to command. Wild sneezes bring joy as none teaches. My glass card.
Let's go down, man. What are you doing in the air?
Annihilate them! Slash expect suffering. Brimmer of corruption. Not so slimming.
Matt doesn't want to see dwarves.
I am ready. To glory and death. Agony and ecstasy. Sensation. Death. Again and again. Knights of Slaanesh.
For the Chaos Gods! That's what the Masters bid.
Chosen of Slaanesh!
He's got rid of the Hell Cannon.
In fury, Slaanesh sends us. For the glory of Bel. Move on them.
I guess we don't have any exposed units in the army anymore.
Pain is life. Scion of Bel. The Dark Prince empowers me. Veteran champion.
Tremble, mortals!
Move on them. Rapture and torment.
Chaos comes!
Sit by darkness. Make cadavers. Chosen of Slaanesh. Chaos sorcerer of Bellamy. Devil's conqueror.
Up Knights or something else. Road Knights or something else. think it's the fourth time we fought Lothar. The army, they might actually go this way.
Handsome and lethal. A beautiful decision.
Spread ruin on them! Move it! Now!
Just keep hunting these armies going around and go into their settlements.
Magic will be your end. Magic. In Tzeentch's name. Agent of change. I will for your gifts. They will be dominated.
It's a large garrison there.
A glorifying act. Bring ruin. You have my faith.
Let me tell them they're not at home. I have to go through Slaanesh to get to Nurgle.
You dare. I am pleased. Lord Conjurer.
Lord Conjurer.
Dark Sorcerer.
Guys, in a Chaos War Shrine.
The fools never stood a chance. A precious reward.
Speed and Malice is above for the Chaos Knights. We have, for some reason, only 1200 Moss. Chaos Knights have way too much toughness, suffering multiplier balance because of that. It's upon agreement, top manager chat with me off stream. But basically, worth up to 5 request tokens. A short campaign is with any lord is 1 request token. Long campaign is 2 with most lords. Really depending what you want to go for. We have 2 knights. I'm wondering if this is even gonna do something. 14 reflect.
The god of... I am pleased. Now
Well, like I said, it's upon agreement. Got ambushed, huh? Hunting one Nurgle army in this part of the map and then we just go east to clear the rest. Fighting anything else, Nurgle just gets out of control again with 10 plus armies.
Ruin them! Lord of Chaos!
Three Arcan Phoenixes.